Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is an open distributed ledger that can record transactions between two parties efficiently and in verifiable and permanent way. Transactions are agreed to by the participants in the blockchains when entered into the ledger. Transaction cannot be changed. Transactions are probably verified transactions to ensure the permanent of the record. A cryptocurrency can be thought of as the digital measures of the value exist only the blockchain, commonly referred to as a coin or a token. NFT and overview. A non-fungible token is a unit of data stored on a blockchain that represents a unique item, real-world physical item or a digital asset, unlikely Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency not mutually interchangeable, example not fungible. One Bitcoin is indistinguishable from any other Bitcoin and can be ready to exchange. By contrast, an NFT is unique. It is a one of a kind piece of code stored and protected on the blockchain. NFT, an overview condor. An NFT can represent anything that exists as or can be represented by a digital NFT representing ownership of a digital asset, residence in a digital wallet. Very few restrictions as to what kind of content can be tokenized and turned into an NFT. What do you get? NFT provide a way of authentication ownership, permanency, blockchain record provenance. Distinctions between NFT and copies of underlying digital asset. It is possible to have more than one NFT representing different copies of an identical speech of digital art or image, but the code or token for each copy is unique. In the way, each owner of an NFT has a one of a kind token for his or her copy of the piece of digital asset. Right associated with NFT, the code creating the NFT form a smart contract. Creators can include any treatment that are then captured on the blockchain. Most NFT contracts today are very simple. However, NFT code may also include descriptions of the NFT features or train, financial stamp, specific right, example IP rights in underlying asset. Cop- IP issues in NFT copyright. Copyright arise automatically when an original copyrightable work is fixed in a tangible medium of expressions. The bundle of rights include the exclusive right to copy, distribute, derivative works, performs in public, display in public. IP issue in NFT copyright. Copyright works include the following: literary work, musical work include any accompanying words, dramatic works include any accompanying music, pantomimes and choreographic works, pictorial graphics, pictorial works, motion pictures and other audiovisual work, sound record, architecture work. Copyright do not protect any idea, procedure, process, system, method of operations, concept, principle, and discover. IP issue is NFT copyright. If anyone does any of the things within the exclusive right of the copyright owner without permission from the owner, that is the definitions of infringement. Knowledge and intentions are not relevant to liability for infringement, but they are relevant to the damage. Copyright are governed exclusively by the federal law, specifically the U.S. Copyright Act. IP issues in NFT copyright. Copyright users could be raised if NFT art depicted an existing works. The process would likely be deemed to involve making a copy, creating a derivations work, a disruptions, and a public display or public performance of the underlying work. The underlying work could be any kinds of artworks, music, video, and protected character, set and costume design, and any other type of original express includes a tattoo. From DC artists become a millionaire selling Wonder Woman NFT. IP issues in NFT right of publicity. The right of publicity prevent the unauthorized commercial use of an individual name, likeness, and other recognizable aspect of one persona. In the United States, the right of publicity is largely protected by the state common or statutory laws and the specific vary from state or to state. Virtually all aspects that protect the right of publicity, however, include protections for the personal name and likeness. IP issue in NFT, right of publicity. ROP issues would be raised when artwork depicts a real person or a characters. If there is an actor whose persona is stronger associated with the character, usually the law of the state in which the persona is domiciled govern the right of publicity, but not always. For artwork, the key defense is the Art Amendment, which protect creative expressions by an artist. Art case typically balance the ROP of the person depicted with the First Amendment right of the creator. IP issue is NFT right of publicity. There are many different tests of determined right of publicity. You need to check the appropriate test for your situation. Right of publicity law vary from state to state. You need to review the relevant state. IP issue in NFT right of publicity. IP issue in NFT right of publicity. IPA, these are the example issues, NFT right of publicity. These are different, very good example. IP issues NFT trademark. A trademark is a word, phrase, symbols, and or design that is used in common in connecting with the goods and or service. User of the market that are the same or substantially similar in connecting with the same or a highly related good service would typically be considered to create a likelihood of confusions and could thus be considered an infringing use of a mark. A famous brand is protected by dilutions which will protect that brand for any good service. IP issues in NFT trademark. An NFT platform, marketplace, creator, or company can each can one or more trademark associated with their specific good or service. Trademark issues could be raised by NFT if they depicts a third-party mark or a celebrity who uses their image, voice, or other elements of their persona as a trademark. For example, a team logo shows on the uniform of an authentic or a character who is used as a brand in advertising or otherwise. Top MLB NFT launch delivered digital baseball card futsal collectors. IP issues in NFT moral rights. In the USA, moral right protect the right of attributions and the right of integrity. The right of attributions allow an author to prevent misattributions of a work and to require that the authorships of the work not be disclosed. The right of integrity bars international distortions, mutilations, or other modifications of a work if the disruption is likely to harm the author reputation and prevent the dissertations of any work of recognized status. IP issues in NFT moral right. Recently, a bank work was burned with an NFT recognized the event. Query whether memorializing and publicizing the destructions of art when an NFT is financed and the arts of moral right. NFT versus securities ownership. Why be concerns about whether NFT are treated as securities? Offshoring would have to be registered under the Securities Act of 1932 or have an exemptions. Participants in the offers may have to register as securities brokers deals. Platform for transactions in NFT may have to register as securities exchange. Information contained in a securities offering must be complete and not materiality misleading. Seller of NFT may have liability to purchase under SEC rule 10b5 if they make any under untrue statements of a material fact or omit to state a material fact necessary in order to make the statement made in the light of the circumstance under which they make more not misleading. The Securities Act 1933 is a status with criminal penalties for violations. Precedent, prior enthusiasm for the crypto asset that would not be security, such as utility tokens. Example, the right to use a product or service. SEC took position that utility token could be securities, and the security as a December 2020 field a 71-page complaint in enforcement actions against Ripple Labs in the for selling utility token that SEC claimed was securities. So when is a crypto asset is security? When is an orange tree is security? Super country card decisions is SEC versus Huawei existing of a investment contract in a common enterprise with a reasonable enterprise of the profit to be derived from the effort of other. When is a crypto asset is security? Getting into the deals. SEC framework for investment contract analysis of digital asset. Focus is not only the digital asset itself but on the manner in which it's offered, sold, or resold. That the purchase have a reasonable expectations of the profit predicts from the efforts of other. Reliance of the effort to other. Does the promoter or sponsor provide essential managerial effort that affect the success of the enterprise? Do purchase expect the AP to perform tasks that are necessary for the digital asset to achieve its intended purpose? Does the AP control situation the issues of the digital asset? Does AP have a continuous role in making decisions regarding the digital asset? Will the effort of AP continue to be improved the value of a digital asset? When is a crypto asset is security getting into the deals? Reasonable expectations of profit, not from external market force, application that comes at least in part from the operations improvement or other development in the network, particularly if there is a secondary trading market. Is the digital asset market in term that the indicate that is an investment. NFT project often attach extensive right and royalty to the underlying non-fungi token, thus provide for AP control and providing an investment focus. Is the potential appreciation is the value of digital asset emphasized in the market or the other promotion material? NFT securities. SEC Commission's Hester's Press recently addressed the question of whether NFT may be securities. If you are doing something, whether you are saying, I'm selling you the right things and I'm going to build this, I'm going to put a lot of effort into the building something so that these things that you are buying has a lot of value. That's going to raise the same kind of a question that this ICO have raised, and so you have got to be very helpful whether you do something like that. You also have to careful if you decided take a bunch of this NFT and put them in a basket and then break them up and sell for a fractions of the interest. If they are selling for $69 million, you might want to break them up and sell franchise interest and take then you better be careful that you are not creating something that is an investment product. That's security. So, evolving issues, NFT maintenance, long-term assets, options for NFT data storage, smart contract, not true contract terms, and enforcement issues. These are the very important aspects of NFT, and if we can follow this NFT in a proper way, then we can take a lot of good initiative, and specifically, economically, we can be more solvent, as well as we can take more initiative, we can take a different kind of issues and which will be helpful for our economy. So blockchain, NFT, cryptocurrency, all of the things actually the future of features, we have to be very much careful about this, and we have to know properly that how these kind of things actually works, how the regulations law everything work, and we need to be very much careful about that. The more we understand about the law rules and regulations, we can take care of these things and we can take a lot of initiatives. So I request everyone, we have these classes as well as we have open dialogue. The open dialogue you can join and you can analyze these things in a proper way. Thank you. If you have any question directly, you can communicate with me and you can discuss and we can discuss this point properly. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.